I make sure that I personally go up and greet each guest individually. Therefore, I'm building my rapport even before we've started the party. You want the guests to engage with the jewelry right away, so lead them over to the table, let them start playing with it and making some different groupings and sets for themselves, and let them be doing that while you're greeting everybody else. When I'm opening my party, I like to go around the room and get everyone to introduce themselves and tell me how they know the host. A couple reasons I like to do that. First of all, it lets me know how they know the host from different areas of their life. So, for example, if they're all family members, usually you're only going to end up with one booking. So I want to know if they're from different walks of life. So let's say, for example, one is a family member, one is a coworker, and one is a neighbor. I have 3 opportunities for bookings because they're from 3 different circles. The other thing I like to know is what they do for work. So if they work outside the home and they say we know each other for work, I'm like, oh my gosh, where do you work? Get the conversation going that way. If they work in an office or a bank or some sort of place where there's multiple people working, that's another great opportunity for me to talk to that person about booking a party because they know lots of women and they could even do a book party, or I could go and do a lunch hour party. So opening the party is great for me just to kind of get to know the feel of the room, who's in the room before I start into my actual presentation. So now let's talk about closing the party. So one thing that I love to say at the end of my parties is I know you've all fallen in love with tons of pieces tonight. You have 3 options this evening. Number 1, you can purchase full price. You can get the great guest offers that we've got going on when you buy, whatever it is, you're going to plug that into whatever the guest special is the month. So you've got the great guest offers that we've got going on tonight, and I know you've fallen in love with this jewelry line. Number 2, you can book a party and go on a Mialisia shopping spree. Most of my hosts gets about $150 to $200 for free, plus, of course, extra half-price item offers. Now, I know you're going to fall in love with the deals for, and then insert whatever month that is. So let's say right now we're in May, so I know you're going to fall in love with lots of the deals we've got for June. So I would love to pick your date today so that you make sure you've got a date already booked and you're in the calendar because my dates are going so quick. And number 3, you can open up a Mialisia account and have all the jewelry a girl ever wanted. Plus, you can make money, be one of the first in Canada and the States to show this line to your friends and family, and I would love to get you some information on this. So let me recap that. Full price, free by having a party, and third one is opening up an account. So then I go around the room and I get them to ask me a question about my business and tell me what their favorite piece was. So the reason that you want to do this is if they don't buy what they say they loved, then usually that is a money issue, which is a perfect opportunity to book or sponsor them. Now, what questions might they ask you? And I have to tell you, I've been doing this close for about 12 years, and it does not fail me. I do it at every party, whether I see them every 6 weeks or every other month. This is just something that I do. So questions they might ask you would be, how much does it cost to start? And all of these answers you're going to give should be no more than about 30 seconds because you're just throwing teasers out there. So how much does it cost to start? We have 3 kits. There's something for everybody's budget to start a business. How much money can you make? Roughly, you'd be making about $50 to $75 per hour. What's the warranty on the product? You probably had already mentioned this in your demonstration, but a lot of people forget. So you're probably going to have somebody answer that. And, of course, we know it's a lifetime warranty. Someone will probably ask you what you love the most about Mialisia, and you're going to say, I love, and then fill in the blank. Whatever it is you love about your business, it's got to come from the heart. Where is the jewelry made? Lots of people have concerns over where home party products are made. And so my answer to that is the jewelry is made in lots of locations, and Mialisia takes pride in the factories that make our product as ethical employers. That is a great line to use. One question they may ask you is, how long does it take to get your order? You probably said that again, but you're going to get some of these things that people may have forgotten during your presentation. They may ask you different perks, if you've ever earned any promotions, things like that. But usually the questions are very, very simple. You know, what's your favorite item, where the jewelry is made, things like that. These basically are the main types of questions you're going to be asked. But what this does, it's a Q&A. And without you standing there going, Mialisia is this, and Mialisia is that, and blah, 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 and you're preaching at them, this gives them the opportunity to ask you the questions. So it seems like their questions are completely from them and unique, and you're answering those questions, piquing other people's curiosity in the room. At the same time, it's booking seeds and sponsoring seeds that are getting out there, and that's really what you want. And I find that the ask me a question about my business at the end is incredibly, incredibly powerful. So another thing that you might want to do is give them a two-sided, those split door prize tickets, those ones that perforate apart, and do a little draw in the end for them asking you a question about your business. You could even give shipping or just a small gift of one of the more inexpensive pairs of earrings. So giving a door prize ticket often gets a lot more participation. Once you become familiar at it, you may not even want to do the door prize ticket. I don't do it anymore, but until you sort of get the feel of it, you may want to do a door prize ticket. So when you're at your parties, you want to always remember these things. What are you selling? The number one thing you're selling at your parties is the opportunity. So opportunity first, booking second, and sales are third. If you're always romancing your product, you're always going to have high party sales anyways. And when you have high party sales, of course, you're making lots of money and your host is getting lots of free product. So focus on those style kits. The way the catalog is laid out is fantastic, showing the groupings. It's one of those things where if somebody doesn't know how to accessorize, it's all done for them in the style kit. And then when there's extra offers, it enables them to add to things. And, 4 pieces of jewelry that they're going to be able to go home with or, get shipped out to them is going to create many, many outfits. And the way that you want to look at Mialisia is it's a collectible. They are starting their collection. Since there's so few people in Canada and U.S. selling the product, this is the beginning of a collectible line. Years from now, people are going to treasure the pieces that they've already purchased, and then they're going to want to add to them on a regular basis. They're going to be so excited to be able to be invited to multiple parties so they can come and finish off their collections. So that is how I open and close my parties. I hope it helps you out, and have a fantastic day.
Louise is awesome. I can't even write fast enough, right? Such great stuff. When you understand that Louise has been for years and years the #1 producer in a huge home party company. Again, not the number 5, not the number 10, not the number 20, the #1 producer. She is a machine. I think she said last year she did like 140 parties that year. In fact, she did so many bookings that she had to give up like 40 or 50 to her team, because she would have nights where she just had 3 or 4 parties booked in the same night. She's already booking her schedule for June, and started that I think a week ago. So so excited to have her. She's really going to add so much to our businesses and strengthen all of us as we hopefully strengthen each other too. So, all right. Well, hey, we just have a couple minutes left, and I know nobody could wrap up this meeting better than this next guest speaker, if I can even call her that. I just got a text on my phone from our awesome and wonderful founder and CEO, Annelise Brown, who just hopped on and wanted to say hi to you all. So let me go ahead and unmute her, or Annelise, if you hit *6, you should be able to do that. And I'll let her just kind of wrap up the call, and when she's done, we'll go ahead and stop the meeting. But thank you, everyone, for being on tonight. Hope that was great training, and we really implement that in our businesses. So, Annelise, are you out there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yay, can hear you great. Thank you so much. By the way, everybody, Annelise has an opportunity meeting right now as we speak, and so she kind of just slipped out, so she won't be with us very long. But thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and we'll turn it over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dave. Isn't Dave fabulous? You guys just love him. He's the best. I'm so grateful to have him and his beautiful wife, Trish, with us. I'll just be 30 seconds, but I just want to tell you all how much we love you and appreciate all that you're doing. I know I say that, but I truly, truly mean it. We think about you constantly, and we are working so hard to improve things and make things as easy as possible for you guys to be successful. And so I just want you guys to know that. And I feel, just so passionate about, reminding everyone of their worth. And, we want you to know that you are valued. I don't know if you guys were able to get on our Power Hour this week on Monday, but, I talked a lot about being able to recognize your worth and stopping and just thinking about the qualities that you have and the talents that you have been blessed with, and really just try so hard to focus on those things, because, what you focus on expands, and when you do those things that you're good at, it feels good. And when you feel good, you're motivated to do good. And so that's always, my number one message that I love to share, is that just love yourself so that you can love others. And it's the whole, people love people and love to be around people that are happy and that care about other people, and you will be successful because of that. We just love you guys and are so grateful for all that you do, and thank you for being on the call and being plugged in. It's so important that you guys stay plugged into your leaders, because they will give you the confidence that you need and the support that you need. I think that, we all need those pep talks on a regular basis. We were just talking about that in this meeting, in fact, that, we all just need that on a regular basis. We need to be pumped up. It's easy to get discouraged and to be deflated, and the more plugged in you are, the more you're going to get that, because your leaders care about your success, and they care about you and your life and who you are, and they want you to be happy, and they want you to have the support and the confidence that you need. So they're going to be there to build you up and push you along. So but if you're not plugged in, it makes it really hard for them to do that. So do that. If you'll stay plugged in and you'll just be consistent with that, then you're going to have the tools and the support that you need to be successful. So there it is. I hope that you guys are all working towards our Elite Retreat, which is going to be in September, the last weekend of September. I think we finally nailed it down today. And so it's going to be fabulous. We laid out all of the plans for it. It's going to be an incredible weekend. So please work hard for that, and make sure that you come to convention. It is going to be so exciting. It really is going to be a historic event. This is our first annual convention. I mean, this is going to be an event that's going to go down in history for Mialisia, and I want you all to be there. Again, it will give you so much information and so many tools, and just being able to meet the people in this company. We have incredible people in this company, and I want you to be able to meet them and to learn from them and to be able to, build those relationships. So make sure to do that too. So, okay, I won't keep you guys all night, but I love you, and thank you for letting me get on and say hi. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and we'll talk soon. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Annelise. Thanks, everyone, for hopping on. And what a wonderful CEO, founder, even more than that. What a wonderful woman that Annelise is. I've known her for many years, and you will get to know she is as genuine as they come. And you don't find that often in the executive leadership of many companies. So it's just wonderful to have someone at the helm, at the top of our company, who has incredible integrity and care and passion for each one of you. So thank you to her, and thank you to each one of you. I appreciate you so much. I don't care if you've got a team of 30 or if you're a brand new designer that just enrolled, a little scared, and this is maybe a new venture for you. And I just want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you, and recognize your efforts, however big, however small. And thank you so much for your faith and trust and excitement in this journey that we're just getting underway. All right, have a great night. We'll see ya.